It's been over a year that I lost my job, or I would say I got temporarily laid off. I am still employed at my job. Well, if you're asking why, because I studied culinary in Toronto and I got employed in a well-known hotel and international hotel in Toronto. But when COVID hit Toronto, we got the news that we just have to go home because we can't work, we don't have customers. If you're new to my channel, my name is Helen and I used to do videos of stores that I like to go and introduce them to you as well. So if you're coming to Canada, you will know where to get your stuff. However, stores are closed again because we are on 5th lockdown in Toronto. That sucks. So of course I couldn't continue doing that. Then I thought to myself, now that I studied culinary in Canada, yeah, I decided to talk about my student life or like my journey to Canada as a student. If you haven't watched my previous video that I explained like overall steps that I took to get to permanent residency, you can watch it somewhere here. I will put the link. But today I just want to tell you about studying culinary or cooking programs at any chef school in Canada. I studied 2 years diploma program at George Brown College. The program was called Culinary Management. Actually, I wanted to go to pastry, but pastry had big lineup actually, and there it was full, and then I didn't want to wait for a year to continue studying. I also loved cooking, so I said I will go to culinary, and that's okay with me. Studying culinary program was fun. However, it was also stressful because I had too many assignments and too many tests. Sometimes there were too many that I kept forgetting them, so I had to write in my calendar, so at least I go and participate in the test, even though I didn't have the time to study. Yes, there were too many exams and quizzes and assignments every single week, but I like the idea of studying every week because we were prepared for the final test and we didn't have to really study everything, like all the details, just over a week or over a few nights. So that was a good thing about studying every week. We also had practical classes, like we had to cook a few meals in a couple of hours and then put it on the chef's or our instructor table. Those classes are stressful though. It's like, it feels like you are in cooking competition or something like that. You're rushing, and I remember that I had burned my hands a few times because like when you're rushing, if you don't focus and if you're not careful, you may grab a hot pan, like the handle, without even realizing that it's just came out of the oven. And then I remember I burned my palm a few times and it hurt so bad. So really you need to make sure that you are careful with those things, and you have always like protection or gloves to deal with those pots and pans. You will have towels. I don't think you can take gloves. After you cook, now is cleaning time, which is disgusting. So we had to rush to clean the stuff, and not many students were cleaning them properly. Even though there were 3 sinks, we had to wash first and rinse first and then put in the third one for sanitation. However, I didn't really think that is cleaned properly, so I didn't like the idea of cleaning. I think that they should provide someone to help cleaning properly, or should have dishwashing machines so that like will be sanitized and washed properly with heat or with steam. Anyways, that's not the point here. So at least now you know that you will have practical classes and you will have theory classes. And then after you graduated, because you had 2-year diploma program, you will be able to get 3 years work permit, which is something good to have, just in case something crazy like this, COVID happened and you couldn't find a job for a year. So you have 2 years still to look for jobs or get a job and get work experience in Canada. So that's a good thing. Many of my friends ask me, what if I do a 1 year program? And I say, well, if you do 1 year program, you will have 1 year work permit, or maybe not. So because if your program is 1 year, therefore your work permit will be also short, like 1 year, or maybe like a few months more than 1 year. So it's still so little, just in case you can't find a job, and then you will be so nervous that how I'm going to get my points for my work experience. So I will recommend to doing at least 2 years program, 2 years diploma, 2 years certificate, and you have to make sure that that program is qualified for applying for your PR. And how you can check that? Everything is on immigration website. I will put a link down below. I highly recommend you go to the immigration website before you ask anybody, because everyone tell their own experience, and like they may not be like honest with you. I remember one consultant told me, you have no choice rather than just coming to Montreal, Quebec, and study here, because there's no way that you're gonna be able to extend your study permit and get approval from George Brown and things like that. I'm like, that doesn't sound real. And what I did, I checked on the website, immigration website, and I also went to the college, asked them, and they actually, their consultant, they are a free consultant at George Brown College or any other college that you may just go and request to have consultation with. They will tell you everything you need, and even though you're lazy, let's say, to go check out on the website, you can just go and talk to them, and they're so kind and generous to talk about all the details with you and show you how you can apply. Or go here, check these documents, prepare them, and then scan them and send it. That's how I actually applied for my work permit myself. I used the consultation at George Brown College. So they're so nice and kind, friendly people to help you out with anything you need. If they can, they will guide you, or like they will send you to someone that they know. Anyways, I know the world is like literally upside down now. Everything is messed up and everything is stopped, and you may have lost your job or temporarily lost your job like me, but really we shouldn't lose our hope. Everything hopefully will go back to normal, hopefully after vaccination. And lastly, if you have any questions about culinary program and about how to apply for your work permit or anything else, please leave a comment below, so I will just check them out and look up the information for you and come up with a video for you to help you out. I hope this video helps you, for those of you who like to study culinary. And if you are looking into studying culinary, you should definitely do, because there are millions of opportunities for culinary students and hospitality students, excluding these crazy days, of course, that everything or most of the businesses are shut down. I'm sure we will go back to normal soon, and you can come to Canada and study any major you like. If you have any questions, ask me in the comment section below, so I will come up with an answer, or I will make a video on that to help you out if you're interested in this major. I am happy to share my experience and at least help one person to learn from my experience. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and support me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone. And yes, I'm so grateful to have this view, but for some reason my face turns dark when I am turning that way.